All right, all right. Nets pregame, Sacramento Kings versus the Nets. Was this Monday night? Day after Valentine's Day, so it is the 15th of February. Oh, sorry for the shaking. Yes, we are starting from Santo Domingo to Panama to Miami to New York as usual. Shout out to B Mad, shout out to Mel, get well. B Mad might join us in a few real quick. The Nets just came off big win versus the Warriors. Golden State was missing Wiseman, but they Nets still pulled through. Big time win. I love seeing that. I don't care if it's a team, if it's a hampering team, if it's a losing team. If you're a big time team like that, you blow them out, and we haven't seen that from the Nets since the beginning of the year. The Nets are missing Durant. Speaking of injuries, and he's should be out for 2 days. I'm sorry, 2 games because of a hamstring injury. That's what Steve Nash is saying. So I'm thinking it's 2 games and they can play the Lakers. They were probably thinking AD was in the lineup and he got hurt. I'll talk about that in a second. Um, K, they might miss. It's another test without Durant. But KD just announced that. I'm sorry, not KD. Kyrie announced that Harden is officially the point guard and that he's a better point guard than he is. Thank you, Kyrie, for making that announcement. You made things easier for us. Us, like I'm a Nets fan now. It's over. Uh, the Nets are 16 and 12. They're half a game back from the Bucks. Bucks are 16 and 11. So they can win tonight and technically be tied percentage wise, win percentage wise. But I think it's still a big deal because with COVID at any given time, the season can end, it seems like. And if they're tied with Milwaukee, they could get into first place, even with just the wins, with the win percentage. And you never know the randomness of this of COVID in the last couple, well, the last year. It can lead to any sort of ending result. Ending result. It can lead to any result. So the Nets do themselves a favor by winning. The Bucks are on a losing streak. They lost to the Jazz. They lost to a couple of West Coast teams. Philly right now on is up on Utah. They were up big. Ben Simmons is having a big first quarter, and Utah was coming back. I think they were up by like 7 by the end of the first quarter. As far as Sacramento goes, they're 12 and 14, 1.5 games out of the 8th spot Warriors, and they're 6 and 4 in their last 10. So they're playing all right. I've just been impressed with their rookie Halliburton. He's playing really well for a rookie. I think he's played well enough to motivate De'Aaron Fox, who has 3 or 4 years in the league, same draft class as Lonzo Ball. And Halliburton is a better 3 point shooter. He's averaging 14 a game, but he's a better 3 point shooter. He's shooting about 43%. De'Aaron Fox doesn't shoot that high, and also has a better true shooting percentage, 63.7% true shooting percentage. De'Aaron Fox has 56, around 56%. And but De'Aaron Fox averages 23 a game on 17 shots attempted per game. So I think Halliburton's game is tailor made to play alongside the De'Aaron Foxes of the world and any team actually. He can shoot the three. He moves off the ball. His shot looks a little funny, but he's making them, and he shoots about I think 4 3-point attempts a game, and he's like a 43% shooter. Like I said, he's a better free throw shooter than De'Aaron Fox as well. If Halliburton can figure out how to get to the rack more, that'll help him out, and it'll help out Sacramento, and it'll put Sacramento in a funny place. But I think when you have that many guards on a team, you can start to learn how to trade these players, or you have trading bait, for who knows who they can get. But in a league like this, you know, they need to keep up with the Utahs of the world, or even Denver at this point. Phoenix is looking great too. Phoenix is probably the second hottest team, and they're going to continue that because I mean they well balanced. Phoenix, Utah, Denver. I don't know if Sacramento is as balanced, but those other teams are, and the East just looks weak. Philly has been getting killed by the West. I think they lost two in a row now, so the Nets should have has to take advantage of that. Philly's without Embiid in that Utah game. We'll see if there's more on that. Maybe it's just rest because Embiid has been playing the whole year, and Embiid's an MVP candidate too. Man, he's been killing. Um, AD, like I said, Anthony Davis is out with an Achilles injury, and prayers up to him. You always want to see everyone at full strength, but injuries are a part of the game, and the Nets were holding out KD for 2 games at least, and I would think they were holding him out for the Laker game. So now I don't think, depending on these 2 games, specifically Tuesday tomorrow is the Utah game. I would think, depending on the outcome of those 2 games, uh, they can decide, make a final decision on whether or not KD plays against the Lakers. So that's the pregame. We'll get back to you at the end of the game. B Matt didn't jump in right now, but we'll see him later. And signing off.